we go. Domination Octane, game 4 between Curse AU and Capital Punishment. And right now, 2-1 in the series line. Of course, Curse AU are up. They did take out the first domination by about 34, 36 points off memory. But I was on Freight. Octane, much larger map. Still anyone's game because CP, from what we've seen from them, their domination game was strong. They really lost it towards the final end of that Freight one. So if these guys can get off to a nice little lead at the start, perhaps they'll be able to take out game 4 and head into a game number 5.
Possibly, but it's all going to get determined here on this Domination Octane regardless. I think if CP are able to just sort of take it that one step further, they could maybe take out the series, but they got to start with this domination, whereas Curse, they just got to take out one more map. They took out the first domination there. They're just like, okay, you know what, we can do it again. Maybe try to make it a little bit more convincing overall. It is Octane. We've seen them play sometimes strong on Octane as well.
We have. He's got getting set up, ready. I'm just going to quickly cycle through the players. Looks like we've got some mixed up R5s and vectors. We've got 2 R5s and 2 vectors for the CP side of things. And we've got 1 R5, 2 vectors, and an MTA for the Curse side of things. Dan's running that MTA, the only player in the game, with that one out. Everyone else changing over to the vector, as a lot of people have. And he's going to look like he's going to head for that broken overextension straight away. Now, a few players do like to do this sometimes, and then they head straight for C, and they'll just neutralise it straight off the bat, and then they'll focus all their energy on B. Now, we've seen it by a few teams. You can see there, Luca trying to hit. Oh, Denzo! He stops mid-fire, as does Luca, and then Denzo just pops back up again with the hit-fire. But there's the kill from Beaston afterwards to take him down. They knew what was going to happen. And now it's going to come down to who can get a bit of map control before they go for B.
And the knife kill there from Chillian as he just walks back around to just try and get a couple of kills there and secure that one. He's going to help his teammate along there as well, taking it down. Luca venging Izzy, and now the Curse side are trying to get over to this B flag. They should be able to cap it. There we go. They have that 2 flag position under their control. A and B is theirs, and Chillian unfortunately gets taken down. But the CP squad, one's in port. That would be Rixie, gets taken. As you have Luke now trying to go blue dumpster, he gets taken as well. Beaston on the top of pawn, and he's looking for a couple, but he's getting shot on the side, and there we go, he gets taken as well.
Rival 0-3, jump on with him, see if we can give him some bit of help in hand. Damage takes him out though, so I'm not being that much help for him straight at the bat. We'll see how he goes off this respawn though. I'm going to stay with him. I've got faith in your rival. Come on, get a kill, put some numbers on the board there. We're dropping a donut here in regards to the semi-final for the 2K. As the nades are going out, hopefully get lucky, but no one is there to be found. He's going to head back towards, he's going to flank back towards his own flag there for a moment, but he decides against it. He's going to head wide over extension and come around behind strip. Now, look at the mini-map. We know no one's in his vicinity right now, so no one's really going to meet up against him. I think he's probably going to die anyway, so over to Beaston we'll jump with. As he picks up Riggsy. 2 players out front of Beaston, but Chillian from the right-hand side will shut him down fairly quickly there. And I just want to highlight Rival to see he's better get in a gunfight here near the hotel side of things. So I'll jump back to Rival once again. He's still looking around. He's yet to find anyone in this whole map situation that he's pretty much run around the whole thing on, and still no one around there. These guys don't have a flag at the moment either. CP, they only got 19 points to the A and 37 points in total for Curse right now as they try and regain control of their home flag. Rival, he's probably gone the longest without dying, but he's still yet to get a kill. Here he's finally on A. This will cause a bit of detention coming his way. 2 players on that minimap circling down and trying to hunt him. There's some nades coming in. Will he pick up a kill here? Picks the flag, but can't get the kill. Chillian pops on him to take him out and regain control.
The ironic part of that was Rival was the one that needed to get a kill the most to get off that donut, and he was in his own half of the map. The whole map of Octane, he had his own half to it. Yeah. The other players would pass that B over to that C side, and he was the only one over on that A side. But unfortunately, he finally got taken down. But he was able to pick off the kill in the end. He should be going for a double, for another one there, and he will be able to get that one. Maybe looking to go around either on this A side. His team are spawning there, so they should know that the opposing team of Curse are somewhere else, and they should be able to work over on this A flag. Curse have that C though, and they are trying to make something happen over on B. But with 2 players down, it's going to be incredibly difficult. But we might see them still be able to go ahead and get that. Is close, and there we go.
Curse now with that 2 play, A, B, and C, sorry. Of course, looking out towards that A area once again, they might try and neutralise it here. 2 players in front of Chillians, can't get either or, though. Riggsy up the respawn, takes him down. Damage down, 7-2, 3 caps to his name. He'll pick up a kill there. 4 players dropped for the moment, as now Curse will get set up. Bit of map control again, and they'll just keep the CP boys away at bay, down that A area, now back towards Strip. They've got to watch out for that. Going to have up high damage, finally realising that's where they were going to be spawning. These teammates had pushed up towards the hotel, and now they're going to be pushing for C here. They've got a split push happening. They could have gone CB. They decided to send 2 players all the way across there to C. Den's trying to defend a little bit for this B side of things. Damage is back near C, so he'll be able to retreat back to that area if that is the case. And of course, you do have Chillians who's down here near A. He couldn't neutralise it there. Damage is getting picked up. Jump on A, Shillian. He gets the call to do so, but they're currently losing CB control.
This is kind of convincing game that I was talking about at the beginning of this map, because look at the scoreline, 77 points to 44. It's about to transition over, of course, once again, but 32 points roughly as to what the scores are. It's definitely quite a big gap to possibly end the half on and then start off in that second half, just being able to work off it from there. Of course, the team with CP still can catch back up, and that's what they're going to be relying off. But with that B flag being neutralized, you're going to have the A flag being neutralized there as well, and basically both teams having one flag apiece is going to be incredibly difficult for them to go ahead and do so, especially with the 34 seconds remaining in the half. And this, even though the half might end in Curse's favor, with them having a little bit of a safety net coming into that second half, and with them only needing to win that half to be able to take out this series, the pressure is really going to be on for CP.
Ooh, it will be a 7-53 at the moment, and score still to double up on top of that 2 more times. We're just going to see now. I'm in here with Damage, and Dan's, of course, from the double D combination in Curse. You know, Dan's just rolling around bottom gas. Damage up high, top corner there. Pretty shots crossed. That sort of broken. One play getting picked up there. And couldn't get the second one, though. Dan's will pick up the two-piece towards the end, and he'll be the final kill cam. 91 to 57. So a 34-point game in the lead for Curse. Now, we've seen much larger leads be lost, and we've seen much larger leads be taken away. So we'll find out what's going to be happening coming into this next 5 minutes. Of course, it is Octane, so anything could happen in that regard. But right now, you know, Curse looking okay to wrap up the series 3-1 and push into the grand final. I think for a minimum of at least 1,800 points. I think second place is in regards to pro pointing situation, or it's 1,800 or 1,600 for that, something like that. But right now, these guys are going to try and wrap it up here in this final 5 minutes.
And you're going to be seeing the two players going 5-13, 5-12. That's going to be Beastin and Rival. They're really going to get a couple more kills if they want that extra bit of positioning that they do keep losing ground on. And you see them just running into certain players, you know, like Ize constantly getting those kills when they need to. Rixie will get dropped as well. And you're going to be seeing Luke now get one. He's looking for the second. He will be able to get it. Gets that B neutralized once again. He's going to go back for it to try and secure that capture. Now, there is one player watching to try and get the kill. He needs to get his teammates to cover him there. And nades are going out all over the place. And he's still managing to stay alive. He should be able to get the cap, and he will be able to do so. Dies just as he captures it. But now his team will be able to just keep that one alive and secure that one. Possibly try to catch back up here. But they are losing that A flag.
But a 3-point game, 4 minutes left at the moment as I kick it with Rival. Now, Rival 6-14. Now, I've got faith in this guy, but so you let me down too many times, Roll. I'm off for you forever. As we're here with Riggsy now. See what else he's going to be doing. He's getting dropped as well. Luke, well, come on. Show the stream what you made. Oh, that's about it. You're good enough to be a Ray Doll, it would seem, as you hit the ground running. And Rival right now tries to come back on out, but Curse, that defensive side of Beast is too strong for whatever CP are putting out and against up with. You know, every single time they ran out there, they'll just get taken down. You know, I've seen every single player from Capital Punishment play a lot better than what they are, but at the moment they're just struggling here, it would seem. And while they did try and keep that scoreline as close as they could, they just got to slow down a little bit, I think, and try and get map control first off, because just running out and dying is not going to work for them any which way and how. Den's now 23-9, 3 players down. Den's is going to fall back to A as he gets the call. They're going to spawn strip, and they will. He should be able to at least neutralise that unless some high Hail Marys come on out. Looking at the players, there comes one. It does tag him, it doesn't finish him off, but Riggsy with the lucky little corner shot will take him down. But again, 3 players being dropped here, Beast in the A1 up.
He's trying to capture this A flag, and he will be able to actually pick off 1 kill as Rival will be able to take down another. Of course, 3 minutes still remaining in the game. 125 to 82, though. That's the scoreline, and it's going to be incredibly difficult to catch back up, and it's over that 40-point mark. It is possible with the time remaining, but it's going to involve a triple cap. And I think they're up for it right now, CP. I don't think they'll be able to just take that away from Curse, especially a triple cap for at least a little bit of this game and holding the majority for the rest. I'm just not too sure.
Here with Luca now. Luca rotating around outside of tank through, broken, but from behind, Dens is there to shut him down. As he tries to come on out, Dens some damage out there as they both fall back towards C. There goes the C and B combo now, so they get their home flag back. They're not too worried about it, though. They're increasing their lead bit by bit. With the final quarter now coming into fruition. Got 2 minutes 10 on that clock. A lot of nades going out. Out go some more players. But here comes CP inside that B area. We've got Ize on their side of the map, though. He's picked up. Doing now pressure off the respawn, as is his teammate. Dan's is here trying to shut him down. Big 2-piece there. But Beastin making very short work afterwards of him. B is now neutralised. No one's going to have it. Minute 50 on the clock. 147 to 95. That scoreline. And over to CP to show him a bit more love one more time around to see if they can show us what else they've got. 13 and 20 right now for the leading scorer in regards to Beast and 17-30 on the scoreboard with 7 caps to his name. Now, you know, when it comes to domination, you don't want to get too many captures because it just means all you can do is really capture flags and not defend them. But right now, you know, it just seems CP across the board, they're just struggling a little bit here coming into this domination on Octane, you know, compared to what we saw from their Freight domination. That's what I'm referring to.
Yeah, I mean, 55 or 54 points the difference. 1 minute 15 on the clock. The team of CP, I mean, they've got majority flags at the moment, but you see their overall play styles, they've slowed down a little bit. They're not really playing as aggressive as they used to. I'm not too sure if they're just losing hope, but I'm looking at players like, I'm looking at Luke, for example, who was capping that flag, then he moved on out after, and it just seemed a little bit sluggish in terms of their overall reactions and stuff. And I mean, time's ticking down, that scoreline is just too much to catch back up on, and they might be giving up, like, obviously giving up hope for the remaining time. Maybe they realise, okay, that's it.
I'm giving up hope is the easiest way to put that. The simple fact was I just saw Riggsy shoot Luca in the back. just for the simple fact of shooting him in the back. As you can see, he didn't actually kill him, but he put a couple of shots there, and then he decided, oh, we'll keep going, still plenty of time. But yeah, 168 to 111 right now with 30 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be Curse AU being the first team through, I think. I'm looking at Twitter feed quickly, didn't see anything come out from Immunity or the Moomies at the moment in that regard. But, you know, they'll be the first one across into that grand final, guaranteeing themselves at least 1,200 pro points each for each player playing into that. Of course, Dennis Izzy and Chilean. That's going to be it for the run or capital punishment. They're not going home empty-handed. 3rd and 4th place tie up at 800 pro points each as well. So, you know, they're on their way to that pro status in regards to the MLG pro points overall. A lot of players still on the platinum stage, but only a few pushing across the pro already. So, see that score, 180 to 116 overall in a 3-1 scoreline. I think I said 3-1 originally at the start, I think. I think
so.
It was 3-1. I usually say 3-1. It's a pretty safe bet with me. And so we'll probably would have said that. I probably would have said Coast as well, like I would have. But, you know, they'll be heading into, as most would assume, immunity in the grand final. Most would assume that. But, you know, as they say, never assume anything, because when you assume something, you make an ass out of you and me.
I believe it was 1-1 last time we got a little bit of a score update. So right. I think they should have finished the next map by now. I'm not too sure of the current scorelines, but last time we were notified it was 1-1. So.
Well, we'll find out, but that is GG's, of course, Curse taking out that game 4 and the overall series there up against Capital Punishment 3-1. And, of course, guaranteeing themselves that grand final position going up against where it may be, where certain immunity may not be, though, and going up for that at least 2,000 pro points, but they've guaranteed themselves 1,200 each if they do end up coming second in that grand final. Ladies and gentlemen, be a quick little break, hopefully not too long, but when we come back, it'll either be the grand final. We may even just see how the immunity game's going, and if we maybe sneak into that one, we'll see. Can't make any promises, though. Let us know via Twitter, though. Do you think Curse have what it takes to take out the grand final and the 2,000 pro points in their first 2K series? Or will the team they go up against in the grand final defeat them and give them second place? Include the hashtag ACL 2K. And we'll be sure to keep an eye out for that one. And also let us know via the chat. When we come back, though, as I said, Myksta and myself will be bringing you the next matchup. Don't go anywhere.